Pulls up, jump shot.
What's up, guys? Just sitting here watching this Suns Clippers game, like it says in the title. I'm about to roll up. I'm chilling on the floor, so that's where I'm chilling right now.
And there was a time where a lot of teams didn't play zone, so the shot factor.
Let me turn the TV down a little bit.
Now you see it almost every night. Jackson comes up short on that. Ball finds Bridges. Mikael Bridges. Reached the midpoint point. He steps into a three-pointer. Back-to-back buckets for the Suns. Everyone racing up the floor.
Hope you guys have had a good Monday. Yeah. Oh, y'all should be getting off of work if y'all have normal work schedules. I know people are getting off of work now and shit, or after. Should have been a good while ago. If you're getting off of work now and you have a normal work schedule, they hold you today. You stayed too long. What's good, War Eagle? How you doing tonight? Today there was some unbelievable soccer games today. I got that video out, but I was extremely distracted, if you will, by that EuroLeague soccer today. That European Championship was crazy.
On a three-point attempt, and George will pick up his first.
Terrence Mann is just look at that pass fake. Makes Crowder rotate to the corner, which leaves Morris wide open, and then that long two.
What's good, Robislav? I know that France loss was crazy, but it was great to see. I mean, just because of the quality of soccer we were watching, for real, in both games. I mean, shit. They did not let Spain get by easy in the first game.
Back in this stellar college career.
Those soccer games today were unbelievable. I would have liked to know if I hadn't been working on so much shit. Now that I'm trying to, he didn't even miss. He made the keeper save it. I don't know. I don't see it as a miss though. Missing the goal is missing. The keeper just made the save of his career up to this point, unless he makes a better save next game.
Once again, we're going to post on the Bridges wants to help this time. Shot clock down to 6. Crosswork to Terrence Mann. Fakes, drives. Throws it up for it. Good adjustment. So with a double team against Morris.
Trying to find something to pack this. I'm reaching around for every wire possible. See what type of drawstrings. Ooh, perfect. Look at the drawstring. The aglet's perfect.
This should be the second chart.
Rob Gasol, I would say if you like the Delta 8, it's a little bit stronger than Delta 8. And then with the discount, I don't think is it crazy compared to some of the other cards. I don't know. Oh, nice, War Eagle. I hope you enjoy them.
Evan Booker launches the three-pointer. Evan Booker has struggled from 3 in the series since game 1. As hit his first 2 from downtown, and the lead cut to 7. Paul George.
If you like cards, though, the Rob Gasol, their card was pretty nice.
Morris tries another 3. The ball moving, but it was not any good points for the Clippers. Booker tries another 3. Barely rips down the rebound. We're still shooting. Morris makes 69% to start. Morris comes away and scored by Ayton. Careless passes. Yeah, 2 careless passes by Paul George. He's got to be better as a playmaker. Cameron Payne. Crowder back to Payne. Payne, the corner trade. Got it!
Suns already back in this bitch quick. Suns can play. It's crazy.
9 straight points in the Clippers call of timeout.
No, it wasn't Delta 10. Nice, Rob the Slob. I got you, War Eagle. Well, check it out when you got time. I like the video. Simple, quick. Trying to get used to writing a few skits, like small skits, like I've been throwing in there. Seeing if people like them.
Hot dog or chicken? Only egg.
Yeah, I fell asleep at the end of the game. I missed Notion at the end. I was watching the beginning. He wasn't doing too hot at the beginning, but he for sure closed the game out crazy. Clearly.
You deserve a car that's more power, more tech, more fun, more. And with over 8 million to deliver products, we know what we're done. This is the new Nissan.
One for me. And one for me. Introducing buy one, get one for just $1 at Burger King. Grab a flame grilled Whopper or Impossible Whopper and mix or match it with your favorites for an extra buck. Go ahead. You deserve it. Buy one, get one for $1. Your way. Way better. This is really possible. This is where legends are made.
I'm dead. I am dead. There's a little bit different twist than he was used to saying, I'm sure. Oh, it's just sparkling water. It's just regular sparkling water. It's really the only water I have right now.
Coverage that goes yard. People looking 5G.
Yo, check this out. Beats has new wireless earbuds called Beats Studio Buds. They have active noise cancellation, 8 hours of listening time, transparency mode, but it's not about the features. It's the music. It's about country grammar by nothing. That song was St. Louis on the map. White man where it says I'm from the Loop and I'm proud. I got St. Louis tatted on me. Carry that with me. It's the music.
Saturday, July 10th, UFC 264 Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier.
What do you mean, slow DK?
Card starts at 10 Eastern on pay-per-view. The moment go to ESPNplus.com/pay-per-view. Start at 8 Eastern on ESPN. Let's listen once again to Suns coach Monty Williams.
So they're boys right now. The same thing happened last night in the Milwaukee Atlanta game. We just got to stay the course.
He sounds so calm in one of the biggest games of his coaching career. This is the biggest game of his coaching career.
And what it does, though, it has a calming effect on the players also. He doesn't get rattled, so I'm not going to get rattled.
Comes in and throws it down. Nice setup.
Just give me 1 second. I'm about to go get this out the oven.
Fairly significant minutes against Cleveland in the playoffs, but for 2 months out. It's with an opportunity. Also, Mitchell June is in the game as the Clippers stay with his zone. Cameron's Payne trying to bank it. Cousins wants the ball. Jackson, plenty of room for 3. Nails it. Reggie Jackson. A terrific start.
It was great by Cousins. Not overposting up, dropping out the net. He's very.
And Johnson backs on a 3. And the Suns suddenly from downtown, they're 5 of 8. After the triple 3-point.
Oh, slow DK, I got you.
Now 8 for 14. As Jackson broke the foul.
Where's that from? Slow DK. Where's that from?
Instead of staying in the post, Cousins just pops, throw and go, rhythm 3 for Jackson, and then good screen set, got out of the screen. Four Suns defense was good.
I've been smoking so much. I need to go work out. My problem is the only cardio I can do is running. I mean, it's swimming. And it's been raining all this time. And then in our gym, we only got an elliptical that's been hurting my knee. My bike can't work. Well, all these fucking excuses. But I really don't have too many ways to work out right now. I did some yoga earlier, but can't do too much. I got you, Slow DK. It's nice. That's what's up.
Los Angeles Clippers. This guy a couple of years ago was in the discussion for the best big man in basketball. The four-time All-Star. They have several All-NBA teams. We've had some devastating injuries in recent years. Shot clock now down at 8. Charge of the game takes his first shot of the night. Rebound goes to Terrence Mann. Cousins for 3. In and out. And Retain finds an open spot. Away on the mark. Goes out of bounds. Put the ball with a minute and a half to play. It's Abdul Nader. Shout out Nader.
Slow DK. It honestly doesn't matter to me.
And right in. And then crashing to the floor.
Like,
I'm
just happy if you guys are here to hang out with me, if you guys watch the videos. Wherever people gravitate to, that's where they'll gravitate to. And sometimes with the Cannabis Library, a lot of them I've been posting on, both of them, simply because I don't have a lot of crossover. Like, I have you guys who are on live who probably follow both channels, but most people don't really follow both channels. So it's a good way to get more exposure for these companies, for me to get more exposure for my videos. So that's the reason why it's like that. But
he's running that basket again. He took it off second half of game 4. Jackson misses. Sharks for the rebound. Sharks doing a very good job keeping the body of the longest touch.
you talking about Flower, Slow DK?
Sharks hasn't played 10 minutes. He misses that one, but he's helped out off the bench.
But if you're the Clippers, you're going to live with the Sarge story.
Cousins inside, lays it up on a nice feed for Morris. They're looking to run again. Sam Johnson kicks it out to Penny. Nader charge. Push shot misses. Platoon the rebound. Shot clock turned off. Phoenix does have a foul again.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, for Dope's HTAC Flower, most of that percentage is going to be pretty low, for real. That's just how it is.
And there's a foul again. Good job driving the seam, making the play for Cousins. Force Sarge to come over and help, drop off pass. That'll get it done. Executing on the offensive end, taking care of the basketball, and trusting each other. Morris flying. Jackson drives. Takes it in high off the glass, backs it in. At the buzzer, they're checking, but he got it off in time. And the Clippers with 36 points. Boy, what a difference the game makes. They were 3 for 19 in the fourth quarter the other night. They scored 36 tonight. Look at this beautiful.
I got you, Slow DK.
High release. Kisses it off the court. This guy is a big-time offensive player.
You know what it's like to connect with an audience, to make something beautiful happen, something that brings everyone together and lifts them up. Just imagine an audience 20 times bigger than we've ever had.
Rob, this. Yeah. I'd have to move. But this whole playoff, Reggie Jackson been going crazy. In Texas, I mean, it's like they say there's a few medical things, but it's not really medical now. Medical licenses aren't readily available, that's for sure.
You can skip to. So it's time you were there for it. That's why Corona's helping clean beaches across the U.S.
Yeah, and we were at 7K this morning, and I guess like 4 people unsubscribed, or YouTube be hoeing. I have no idea, but until recently, I've never woken up and we have like 5 less subs or something like that. It's weird as shit on the Cannabis Library. Like, it doesn't even happen on any of my other channels. The Cannabis Library has some like crazy shit like that.
Just like you are. Rise to the challenge.
Like today, I'm at -6 subs with one of the bigger videos we've had out recently. I don't know what's happening, but it is what it is, I guess.
With double the season beef and a large drink for just $5, it deserves a name with some something grand. Or grande. It's the $5 grande nacho, only at Taco Bell.
Who's enjoying the limelight? Brought to you by Corona Extra Hard. Patrick Beverly, Pete Chesley, creating havoc once again. Active hands, comes up with a skill, allows good defense to translate into outstanding offense. Reggie Jackson with a big time finish. And then offensively.
Damn, I made this pizza in the oven.
Ability to turn the corner and finish.
I'm about to have to get a slice right quick. I'll be right back.
Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone the joy of 5G by giving every customer a new 5G phone on us. Old customers, new customers, families, businesses, in-laws, law firms, every customer. New 5G phones when you turn in your old ones. And if you're not a customer, we'll help cover the cost to switch. Just ask Wanda. She's been with us since. Now, upgrade your phone, upgrade your network.
Things we don't need to experience again. Head here. Renting movies from the store, running with a CD player, and having one way to buy a car. So CarMax gives you options. You can buy on a lot, online, or any combination in between. The way it should be, CarMax.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I don't even know why
Sir Sauce a lot. You know,
Will is the sauciest.
saucy guy, they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was saucy.
Sonic Grade Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T. I'm Rachel Nichols here with Coach Ty Lue. Ty, your guys are playing for their playoff lives, and they certainly look like it. How were you able to come out that sharp, especially after finding another player was hurt and not to be able to join you guys?
Well, the team is looking all year. They want to compete. They want to play hard. We can do it all series. They got a couple breaks, a couple games that we could have went our way. So they understand we can beat this team, no matter if we're shorthanded or not. So come out, keep scrapping.
The Suns did edge their way in there as the quarter went on. Devin Booker starting to heat up. How do you make sure that doesn't turn into a full-scale fire by the end of this game?
These are great players. We're going to score the basketball. We just got to try to eliminate everyone else. I like how I got the plan to compete. We're going to give everything we got.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel. Chris Paul throws it up after DeMarcus Cousins in the open floor makes that steal and goes to the line. That's an incredible play for a big man. He's giving up great minutes. I'd go right back to the cross screen and give him a post up top. He's got the quality look on the post up against Sarge. Sarge having a tough time handling Cousins' size. DeMarcus Cousins, big impact, 8 points in 4 minutes.
And think about what Ty Lue is doing. He's playing small against 8 and big when Phoenix goes with a smaller size of 4 against 1.
Maverick Penny kicks it out. David.
Definitely will do, War Eagle.
Unbelievable. Doesn't play for over 3 months. Gets activated. And usually played the last couple of games in these Western Conference Finals. Lonnie Williams, great trust in his ability to shoot. He says he's a terrific defender as well. Cousins once again. DeMarcus Cousins, 10 points already. Blocked by Beverly.
War Eagle, I really don't like bacon, so I'm sorry I can't. Daniel, I actually plan on, I'm in the works of getting some Delta 10 here soon. I should be reviewing it.
That was a great play by Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Payne looking forward.
On the way.
here in the second. Clippers just a superb start to this elimination game. Cousins misses on that one. Chris Paul pulling away. And the foul. DeMarcus Cousins will pick up his first personal, a chance for a 3-point play for Paul.
You're talking about our brand of edibles? You're talking about a legally lifted brand of edibles? Is that what you mean?
To get quality looks on the high screen roll with a small versus a big against his little team. That time Chris Paul comes off. Contact with DeMarcus Cousins.
Because we do ship to them.
Chris Paul and DeMarcus Cousins asked the time to take a look at it. He's 100% right.
It's an offensive foul if it's any foul.
Chris Paul is up there like Paul, so far as 3 for 5. Really struggling with those first few games, not shooting the ball. It's a 3-point plus.
But you see, when Monty Williams brought Ayton back, the Clippers went back to that.
We don't have anybody carrying our products in Atlanta, though. No, if that's what you're asking. Only Houston.
Drive Johnson turns up and under, pulling away, bank shot, there you go. Taken by Johnson. Looking out there, with this ball line, you got to find a way to get down there. As a screen setter and in the paint area. Johnson called for a travel. As we were talking about, you see the leg kick, the right leg kick of Chris Paul. That creates all the contact. That's no contact by Cousins. Chris Paul sells the contact. And this will make a mistake. That's 3 points in favor of the Phoenix Suns. George shooting hard. Beverly tries the 3-pointer. Booker with the rebound.
The smalls of the Clippers are doing a great job catching the ball on the roll and making good, solid plays.
And Johnson, after the later throws it up.
Let me know. Hit me up about it. You're not going to find too much stronger edibles. Definitely not the size and the quality.
Now, like there's no defense on the floor. He's making habit passes versus passing around the defense and not getting contact there. But Paul George is better than this.
He's an excellent playmaker. He's got 4 assists and 3 turnovers, Jeff.
And that should have been one.
Luke Kennard will inbound. You know, with Paul George, he has looks sometimes when he's a world beater, and then sometimes when he's good at the computer. He is too good of a basketball talent to not be aggressive at all times. He's a playmaker to score. Now Ronnie George, 8 to shoot. George gets inside, kicks it out for 2. Beverly gets another chance for 3. Get it out. Booker will rebound. That's good offense. Ayton wants the ball. Patrick Beverly fronting him down low. Really battling. Booker the drive. And a blocking foul as Booker goes crashing.
Sheesh. I don't have a shop, Carday. I don't have a shop. I used to work in a shop. If you saw me on live the other day in the shop, I worked that one day just to help somebody out because they were out of town. But no, I don't work in the shop. All I do is make content, really.
Scan your shot to win tickets to the NBA playoffs as well as other amazing prizes. Piccolo Ultra Courtside. It's only worth it. Enjoy.
Yeah, Paul George be hit or miss.
Talk about how big Booker's been and pulls out games. Knocks the streak down. He's got 13 points. After 47 points to close out the first round against the Lakers. After 34 points to finish the streak against
I think the Suns will probably win tonight, though, especially because Paul George isn't playing well. If Paul George doesn't play well, they can't last. Like the Morris twin, he's not gonna be sustained as their top scorer unless Man comes alive. But I don't see it. I think the way Phoenix has been playing, I think they're gonna win. Chris Paul just has to get a little bit more active. Devin Booker's playing well. these peripheral players will do all right, and then Ayton's going to be able to move against Cousins as the second half progresses and shit too. So I think the Suns will be okay. But Carde, to answer your question a little bit, like I used to work in a shop. I've never seen a CBD shop or hemp shop or anything like that was like revolving door busy on any day. It's kind of a business to where you're gonna have to maximize your profits, because you got to maximize your profits and you have to sell to everybody that walks in. You can't have too many empty visits because you don't get too many visits a day in most CBD shops and stuff like that. That's just reality. If you have 6 people walk in that day, like at least 5 out of 6 need to be buying stuff, or your business won't be able to survive. That's for anybody who's interested in getting into specifically like the hemp Delta 8 market type shit, smoke shop market too. You gotta maximize the value you get out of each customer walking in, because you don't get a ton of them in reality, unless you're in an area, maybe a high traffic like walking area or something like that. But down in the South, we don't get a ton of those. Yeah, this would be his first finals ever. Oh, Carde, every state's different. In Texas, you wouldn't have to get any type of license like that, but
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today.
Oh, you're saying for your smoke shop? Yeah, you will have to diversify what you get. Delta 8 might change that. If you have I know people that are surviving off Delta 8 edibles, good Delta 8 pins, stuff like that. Those help you survive. And if you have a shop, you need to go to live events. You will not. I've told people this before. They didn't believe me. For some reason, people don't like to listen to me. But if you have a shop and you do not go to in-person live events, more than likely your shop will fail.
You can take a chance.
Unless A, your profits per product are like unbelievable. 2, you're your only employee, so you are in the shop all the time and that's your life. Or 3, like I said earlier, you have like heavy foot traffic to where people are walking by a lot. Otherwise, you're gonna have to diversify how you make your money. Stay open, figure out the right hours for you to stay open, go to live events. And another thing that I've seen be successful is local marketing, local like social media marketing, people that can draw people that you know that person, whoever is marketing for you, has a local market. Or if you sell online, then you have a product that is unique enough to be sold online. And then you can use people like me or people like other channels, bloggers and shit that can help you promote your website, as long as the stuff can be shipped nationwide. Otherwise, it will do you no good, obviously. I guess it's not obvious, so people don't realize that, but it won't do you any good. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're gonna have to go to live events. Live events is where you can cover your rent for the day, like in a day or two, you know. And then during the other days, that's where you cover like your exterior expenses and shit like that. But it's gonna be a grind, that's for sure. All storefront businesses today. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Nobody can tell you how you want to make your money.
Three on the 24. Ball drives. Started pulling away. Check to check by Ken Jackson, but it's going to go a second shot, but I don't think it hit the rim. Now the officials are blowing the whistle. You can hardly hear them. One of them did blow it, but they're going to discuss it now. If your first ball shot will not hit the rim, at least least from our vantage point. Shot it as the shot clock expired. David Guthrie will be Kirkland back there here tonight.
They're saying it hit. That looks like it hit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's good work there. To spot that. See it. As crazy as it goes straight down. 14 back on the clock. On the turnover. And to Morris.
Terrence Mann played with great tenacity.
Paul George at Bridges. Knocks it down. George now with 9 points. The lead for the Clippers back up to 6. Atlanta shooting 60% from the field. But you're right, Coach. Paul George has got to be aggressive. They're not going to win. He's not playing at a high level. Not in this series. Paul and Booker both found their shot near the first half. Paul 4 from 7, Booker 3 for 6. Morris calling for it against Cam Johnson. Morris pulling away, knocks down another. Marcus Morris, 7 of 8 from the field. He's got 15 points already. Been outstanding. You got to find a way to maybe jab a little bit up, get him off balance. He's too comfortable right now on that front. Paul wanted to get it to 8. Good defense from Morris. Backdoors, Bridges. Bridges gets inside, missed it. Terrence Mann. That moves out of control, but Morris able to save it. There's Kennard. 3-pointer misses. Kennard was ready for a big game tonight. Both players have given a big game so far. Booker drives. Morris stays right with him. Booker comes up short. Paul George, you got DeAndre Ayton. Don't give the basketball up. Reggie Jackson counts the man. George skips into a 3. This 3 of 13 for 3 with an active 7 for 3.
Boy, I'm not sure how I feel about how that LeBron movie is going to be.
He has struggled mightily the last 3 games.
I truly have no idea. I'll watch it streaming though. Definitely want to go to a movie theater, but damn, Reggie. Oh shit. Oh shit.
14 points here in the first half for Reggie Jackson. Continues to find a way to get it done.
Y'all watching this happen to me live.
Having his way.
Nicole, can you bring me a towel?
Off the glass. I know it's late, but the bank is open.
Nicole! So, y'all now know. Never put. Oh, it's dirty. You could bring me a clean one. Never put Celsius in sparkling water, at least not in the bottle, because it just completely soaked my lap. I didn't know that would happen. If I do it, you got to put it in a cup and stir it, I guess.
Wait, what?
Is this one of your State Farm commercials?
Yeah, sure is.
Jake from State Farm?
Thank you.
No.
Put a smile that says, "Wow, love State Farm, surprisingly great rates." And suddenly, your body turns into a basketball.
Come on, this stuff is.
Chris?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, I'm about to go change my shorts right quick.
Warm feet,
I'll be right back.
cold hands.
Oh, fuck.
Fine life, baby.
This is a big deal. Now that healthcare.gov, millions more people can afford health coverage. Due to the COVID relief law, you can pay less with financial help. In fact, 4 out of 5 customers can get a plan for under $10 a month. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs, these are quality plans. You can do this. You can have coverage as soon as July 1st if you sign up now at healthcare.gov.
Dragon's fun. It was an act of freedom, an inspiration. Somewhere along the line, cars just got boring. You deserve a car that thrills you. Like sports cars with wheels, trucks that take you to incredible places, colorful crossovers, and cars loaded with technology. And there's a car company that believes that too. One that has been delivering thrills for over 80 years. This is the news.
Fast and Furious is the #1 movie in America.
You say what? We're number 1. Are you ready? That's another level.
Numbers don't lie.
This is crazy, bro.
Wendy's only serves one kind of breakfast, a better one. So chuck your old salty egg and pick up 2 of these freshly made sandwiches at Wendy's for just $4. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $4.
Welcome back to tonight's Moment of Greatness, brought to you by Gatorade, and congratulations to Chauncey Billups becoming the next head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. Chauncey and Clippers head coach Ty Lue have been friends since they were teenagers, and the pictures you are about to see are from last spring after the NBA shut down. Ty Lue traveled to Denver to stay at Billups' house along with a couple of the pair's friends, and as the pandemic continued, Ty ended up staying 7 weeks for what turned into something of a boot camp for Billups, who at that time was still a broadcaster but knew that he wanted to get into coaching. The group spent 4 or 5 hours a day just working, with Ty breaking down things like how to tweak rotations, the best kind of plays to run coming up timeouts. Obviously, it paid off, and Mike, shout out to Chauncey's wife, Piper. I don't know how your family would have reacted if Jeff and Mark would have become staying with you for 7 weeks, but apparently this one worked out pretty well.
That's a long time.
So according to Nicole, that's something I should have known. I should have known that sparkling water, if you pour something in there, it fucks up, but I didn't. So, soiled it.
One of Devin Booker's all-time favorite players, Booker from Michigan. Well, Brent Hauser and Chauncey Billups throw him up. Now he's battling his team in the conference finals. Marcus Morris against Heat. Kicks it out towards fans. Shot off the floor.
Yeah, Cloud Check, I did not know.
Too strong without Bridges.
G-Boy, what are you saying?
Crowder for 3. And the loose ball foul is going to go against Bridges. Just the second team foul. And the first on Bridges. And as Nick Batum will check back in for the Clippers. Terrence Mann will sit down. On a shot to win the ultimate NBA All-Star experience.
That's nice.
A chance to meet and greet with an NBA legend. Next tonight, Old Steele, 55678. Enter it at NBA.com/win. Can you imagine Jeff staying at your house for 7 weeks? I think it'd be quite fuzzy.
That's really nice.
Paul George is inside and banks it home. Roseanne, the oatmeal wants the coal.
Jam-packed Pops, I feel you. That's why right now you chill, you relax.
I know I get a good fan.
You roll one up. And you hang out with GP. I know Mondays are rough. That's why we have the smoke session on Mondays.
Jackson battling him down low.
That was a great game rebound to finally secure the ball.
George kills it off his foot. And it's got bailed out.
Oh, it's some Celsius. I actually... So Nicole, when we ordered HEB today, found out that they're Celsius packets like this. And so I put some of this sparkling HEB water in a cup, and then I put the Celsius in there, so it's like a sparkling Celsius, like they got the stuff. Crazy, and they're like half the price as normal Celsius, so that's free game deal.
The intensity has revved up. He's got to beat that
with more force. And he pokes it away again.
Dead ass War Eagle.
Launches a three.
I tried putting the Celsius in before and it for sure blew up on my ass. But it's all good now. Now I got some orange cookies I'm finna roll up, see what it's like. What's good, Greg? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. It's pretty nice. A little leafy, but can't complain too much.
Forced to come back. They keep fighting, even without their best player, Kawhi Leonard, even without Serge Ibaka.
Hope y'all got done today what y'all wanted to get done. I think I've mostly gotten done what I wanted to get done. I don't know if I got done everything. It's for sure sticky, War Eagle. See how hard I'm grinding this week.
Chris Paul straight on for three. That's all good. Rebound for two. Another great job of getting the six. Five guys elected. Morris. It's a foul call. Chris Paul picks up his second. They're in the penalty. Every coach talk that's opposing the Clippers issue, they talk about how critical Morris is to their success. And he had a sore knee, was following him, had not played well in this series. He really shot poorly, as we said, 29% first 4 games, but he has exploded here in this game and trying to keep the Clippers alive. I've been in this situation before with the best player on the floor, the home run hit on a franchise guy. For example, Reggie Miller, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Had tough first half at times. We've been playing well.
War Eagle, I think it's just what works best for me. It's just the taste and effects that I preferred some of the time.
And respond when it matters most. Somebody needs to have a discussion.
And a lot of my Delta 9 flour I get now, especially I get from a person I know who grew it and stuff like that, to where I really trust it. Delta 8, I don't trust all of it, you know? But it's just a personal preference type thing. Nice jam pack.
No, that's why you have to use your eyes, too.
Booker for three. Ball tipped to take it by Morris.
I love how they are fighting on the backcourt. This is a tremendous example of gang rebounding and what blocking out and pursuit of the ball, how it can overcome some size differential.
This will be the first game of the series that the Clippers led at halftime. Jackson. Booker puts it away out of bounds. And 24-second violation, so it'll be good time back on the clock. 3.1. Clippers do have a foul to give here. With such little time, I have to be careful.
I want to allow Booker to catch it on the run.
DeAndre Ayton back to Booker. Booker fakes, fires, three-pointer.
I'm there, War Eagle. By hand. By hand. And I didn't even pack it, to be real with you.
Coach talked about it, you see it coming. Booker on the run, so you throw it ahead to Ayton. Booker have the opportunity to go either way. Beautiful execution. Patiently allowing the clock to dwindle down, elevates. This is they prepare. They work on situations like this. Give them credit. Job well done by Booker and the Suns. And Booker finding his stroke. He had 19, but Marcus Morris 20. Great first half for the Clippers. They're up by 7.
NBA Western Conference Finals, presented by AT&T. It's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Hell yeah, Rob.
Mayo. Chicken pickle. It's fun pickled chicken mayo.
Cloud Shack, a few seconds.
That's
A little bit, probably that one, like 45 seconds. What's good, Flow Baby Ray? Nice, Gil. Gears of Wars. Good.
We have an extra one.
There's a different
I did where you go.
the naked chicken chalupa, only at Taco Bell.
Premium can't be capable.
Yeah, Glow Baby Ray, and it was mixed with Delta 8, so it kind of just like compacted the effects and made it just even stronger for real.
Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
I mean, y'all hit. Hey. Calm your stupid ass down. What's wrong with you?
What's up, Shawty Too Lit? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Glow Baby Ray, it's a gray area to say the least. To say the least.
With two guys out, Marcus Morris Sr. slides to the 5. He's got some favorable matchups against the smaller Devin Booker in the post on switches. 20 points, 8 for 10 from the field. Throwing a couple threes and 2 free throws and a big-time half.
Bro, it's crazy. I might have some condition or some shit. Like my chest and shit be starting to hurt. And my hands be tingling sometimes. And I just realized it because I'm hungry. I just ate that pizza and all of that tightness and like tingling in my hands went away.
Hey, Jessica.
If anybody knows anything about medical shit, do I need to get that checked out?
Oh, run. Walk run. You also chose an organic beer. To Jessica.
To Jessica.
New Course Pure with reasonable ingredients. It's organic but chilled.
Nobody builds fried chicken like Verizon builds fried chicken. Because Whitney engineers build the most reliable network in America. Thousands of smarter towers with the 5G coverage you need. Broader spectrum, faster 5G.
Because we be forgetting to eat. Like Nicole and I be forgetting to eat sometimes. So I'll be making a video, just forget to eat, get to the next thing, smoke more weed, type shit, move on. But
TH from Pizza Hut. Every bite is a masterpiece. Becomes loaded with toppings.
maybe it's because that THCV, they do say that THCV's suppress it.
I really gotta get
So do I, Jam Pack.
I don't know that it'll accept that.
The Edge is back with 4 new recipes.
Yeah, where you go.
No one thinks that.
It's kind of how my lifestyle is though. It's kind of like I pass out when it's time to sleep and I get up because I don't have as much structure as most people do. Like I don't have a schedule with my day or anything. Like I have certain meetings, certain days I work, but most of my days are like purely my schedule. So,
Absolutely. And 44 to 59 points came from multiple sources.
but yeah, my anxiety makes some shit feel really weird too, Jam Pack. Like it tightens at my chest. It does some of the similar effects. For if I'm not taking care of my body, it kind of lets me know.
And how about Moon Force doing it in all phases? 26 points. Those 3 guys have been outstanding. The Clippers have and Jalen, you mentioned Marcus Morris. 5 straight games in single digits. Coming into tonight, he's been slowed by that knee injury in this season. You know, that's a great development for this Clipper team to have him back playing as well. The Clippers don't have too much, but yet they dominate the game 34-8. 34-8. I repeat, the Suns have to find a way to get the ball into the paint and not just settle for threes, especially when the Clippers play that zone defense.
I want to go back to Phoenix, man. If y'all haven't been to Phoenix, that shit fun. I like Phoenix. I'm trying to get back out there.
remember the Phoenix Suns, they are playing to make it to the NBA Finals.
A lot of shit happens to me when I'm hungry. I'm starting to realize a lot of stuff that probably when I was in college and stuff like that really took an effect. Especially when I was in college, taking a lot more taking Adderall and stuff like that. Like I would go long stints of times without taking care of myself in general. Have y'all seen that new shit? I saw this girl on my Instagram. It's like an IV. You put an IV in you. They go to these places and they pretty much like hydrate you like they do these NFL players and shit. That shit's pretty crazy, but I probably need it. It looks nice. Looks like you'd leave that hole like Thanos. I'm dead. I've for sure gotten hunger shakes before, yeah. I've gotten it to where like certain weeds will do this to me too, but like I'll be so hungry that my jaw will just like lock. Like the lockjaw will be crazy if I'm hungry.
Toyota, let's go places. I would give these to my kids if I was trying to figure out a reason to go back and get another.
You can't act more excited about this than your kids. Red, white, and blue, slush, flow.
I heard it cures hangovers. I don't really ever get hangovers like that because I just don't really be drinking like that. But I for sure just need the hydration sometimes because I be doing like strenuous exercise and all that stuff, but still, I definitely don't get enough. How much was it, Jam Packed Pops? I'm sure in Vegas it'd be more expensive than almost anywhere, but how much was it? For sure, Rob.
How are you so calm? Long story. You think I can tell, Jerry? Kind of a short story, I guess.
Welcome to the future. Listen up. We are humanity's last hope.
I'm gonna save the world. I'll need my coat.
Oh no, it wouldn't be that much down here. That's some Vegas shit.
After being locked in that vault for years, we've finally done it. Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar. Right?
So is this why you never texted back?
Yes, that's fine.
I would have understood. Oh, it's perfect.
I know. I made it.
She made it. Group project. She made it.
The sequel you deserve is finally here. For $6 every day. Classic beef and cheddar. Two of those things for just $6. On these, we have the meat. This is what? A hard-hitting herb, ready to rock. Against some birds of prey, ready to feast. This is survival of the fittest. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. That's game.
People have been buying a lot of them. Somebody was just in the DM, so I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know how much that we work with, essentially, that makes our edibles. I don't know. They be having some weird situations, so I'm just letting people know that if you wanted some of our Delta 8, like the 50, really 60 milligram edibles that we have, get them while you can because we've sold through what we got. We got a good amount of them, and we sold through what we got more faster than what we thought. So just letting people know. Some people be buying like 50 and we don't expect it. But then, like, because we buy a good amount, but we don't buy like what these big companies be buying. You know what I'm saying? Because
Toyota, let's go places.
we're not
When
them.
you order Domino's carry out, get 3 topping pizzas for $7.99 each and choose Domino's car side delivery. Check in when you arrive. We guarantee we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after your order is ready. Or your next pizza is free. We'll deliver fast through rain, snow, wind.
Shit gives away like on the spread, on who wins, like what they bet on.
Choose Domino's car side delivery and put our 2-minute guarantee to the test.
Okay, Sabrina, I see you.
Where do you want this at, Chris?
Wait, what?
Is this one of your State Farm commercials?
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, it's in all scripts.
No.
Chris smiles and says, wow, I love State Farm. Surprisingly great rates. And suddenly Chris and Sabrina turn into life-size cardboard cutouts.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, some of these commercials be so fucking simple.
To see our old lives new, something bigger than routine, something better than past and normal. Because moving forward, what we used to call just everyday life is what we'll celebrate every day. This will be the greatest comeback. And like all 6 signature bottles, we all site. Learn more at ultracomeback.com.
I'm really nervous. I don't know what I should wear. Just wear something not too crazy. Remember, it's a business day.
Yeah, the Suns are winning. I told y'all. I said at the beginning of this, like, the Suns are going to win. Morris is not going to keep up with Devin Booker scoring. Chris Paul is going to turn it on. DeAndre Ayton's going to outlast any big they have just because of endurance.
Go with T-Mobile.
I'm telling you.
Of 5G.
Anybody want to split a turkey leg?
Basketball is simpler than they make it seem. Basketball is generally the simplest sport out there. It's like soccer's a little bit more complex than people give it credit for. Basketball is simpler than people give it credit for, in my opinion. Well, basketball is like, can your people who match up 5 people and who has more hoopers out of the 5, and that team's gonna win.
We all have our own journey ahead of us.
Soccer is something like that, but
We'll pass
to me, there's more elements than that.
moments that define you and drive you to achieve even more. So celebrate everyone.
Or you go, I would just be like mixing up the scenery just so it's a little bit different, but I'm still just chilling at my spot.
You missed the turn back here. The GPS said to go straight. Because you missed the turn back here. Dude, that was like with him.
Oh. You're welcome.
See that? That sensor's working again. And see that? That's another missed turn.
Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T. Let's hear from the coaches.
Good half, all right, overall. Defensively good. Just make sure offensively be aggressive attack. Now, just keep moving the basketball. We're sharing the ball. We're getting good shots. All right. If you don't like it, put it back down again. Next guy, come set, slip out and roll. Now we got room to attack.
We know what will be easy. We got to go take it. We talked about knocking.
I know it's not easy,
We got to knock these guys out. Let's go, guys. Come on.
but coaching basketball looks so easy. If y'all saw those in the locker room adjustments, if y'all know that the adjustments like my football coaches are making at half, the adjustments they be making, hey, Reggie, keep playing good defense. What?
A team that scored 80 points total in game 4.
I know it's not that simple. I get it, but
Turnaround for
Like basketball, because basketball is like an on-the-fly adjustments game. It's not a lot of heavy. You can't prepare for all the different variables that basketball has to offer. For real, there's so many. It's like hockey too. Like the variables, it's always ongoing and shit like that. All sports are like that to an extent, but not as much as basketball. Because in basketball, just be like some nights, some people are horrible, and some people are the best. And you have to give the ball to the best. In football, it's not like that. It's consistent who's getting the ball typically. It don't be a day that this wide receiver can't catch anything. And the other guy gets every pass. Because if the other guys drop that many passes, y'all gonna lose. It's like a simpler, I don't know. I'm probably not even making sense. What's good, Todd? Deluxe, for some reason, premium CBG is tough to grow or get or whatever.
This ball gets inside, scoop left, shot is good. Gets the bounce. This ball in double figures, 11 points, 5 assists.
That's what I mean, War Eagle. It's on the fly. It's on the fly coaching, so much less than preparation. Like Tyronn Lue doesn't know whether Paul George is going to be good or not tonight. You know what I'm saying? Paul George could have 2. So he has to coach for Paul George having 2 or Paul George having 30? Nah. You know how many throws Tom Brady's finna get in the game, because that's how it goes.
Jay Crowder, 3-pointer.
But it's just like hockey. Because like in hockey, there's no way those guys can hear what's actually happening and shit like that. But like that coach and that when they make their shifts and when they make their transitions, like that's their genius in coaching. And plays before the game and stuff. I don't know, there's different games that coach different ways, but I respect it. I'm not sitting here saying it's easy to coach the NBA. Please don't think that. I just heard the halftime speech and I was like, the score is 59-56, the Clippers currently.
Drives inside. Morris takes a slide. Knocks it down. I think a lot of times switch to passing every upline over that. Morris get back to 8. Walker fell down. Morris likes this matchup. He was posted up for the first half. Drives, kicks it back on top of Barrett. Barrett's hand looking 2-point jumper. Power rebound.
Good defense. 61-58 Clippers. 61-60 Clippers. It's very close. Todd, it was fun. It was actually nice. Much nicer than I expected. There are a lot of products like that, though. Because even with, like, me knowing and trying so many Delta 8 products and stuff like that, you just never know. And that Delta 8 and THCV was nice. I'm kidding, War Eagle. The mixture's nice. I only had it on the go. I haven't really had it, like, at night going to sleep yet. I'm glad y'all fucking with that.
The new chicken. Ignore the reviews and pay no attention how perfectly hand-breaded and crispy and
yeah, I was at a park.
Is this the best thing?
And 100 degrees. for the content. Boy, you gotta think though. I'm somebody with a different type of energy, to be honest. Like, I'm full of energy. Especially like during the day, I have a lot of energy. So those edibles like that, I feel like bring me down to like a normal person's energy level. If I'm just being real.
More power, more tech, more fun.
Especially if I have like caffeine or something like that. Like, the house really just like
We know what we're talking about.
Cloud Shack. That's every day in Houston. I mean, it sounds like it's every day. It sounds like on the northwest coast, it's been 100 in the last few days too, like in Portland and shit, in Seattle. So it's been 100 everywhere. It'll be 100 here and raining and shit. Like, who knows?
So let's say adios to whatever holds us back. In order to the incredibly refreshing Europe of Corona Hard Seltzer.
Wendy's only serves one kind of breakfast.
But at night, I'm out. I'm going to sleep. Like, once it starts getting like too late. Because I feel like I be running at such high energy during the day. That's the only way I can justify it. Or / sleeping disorder. I have no idea. / weed. But I've always been that way.
That's the NBA Finals. That's it.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be reached.
Oh, I got you. You wouldn't want to come down here a lot, dude. People stay screaming that.
Thrilling Suns fans with his play-by-play calls for 49 years. There's the Hall of Famer. That's one of my broadcasting heroes, the great Al McCoy. Talk about someone beloved. He's as beloved as any player who's put on the uniform, getting a chance to see his sons in the Western Conference Finals, and obviously open for more. Reggie Jackson on the drive gets inside. Off the fingertips of George Carroll. Elevate the intensity on the defensive end. They put the ball back, and that's over. Dolan was very effective to start the game.
Damn, this is gonna be another long stream. Chris Paul, Buck. This is gonna be another long stream. That's crazy. But I'm glad I'm streaming because it'll make sure I stay up till the end. When I don't stream, I be going the fuck to sleep and I be missing the good parts. Sheesh. I thought he traveled too.
I don't think it was a travel. I thought it was an awkward ending. But when he well, we did land back.
Yeah, we have we have some stickers. I have to ask Sergio about them when we get back, but we've had I have some here. We've had multiple types. We've had these. That was a fucking travel. Like, well, I never hooped or anything. Okay. Had that one. We've had a good. What's up, Vincent? How you doing? Jam-packed Pops. Glad to be chilling with you as well. Let me see. I don't know where the other ones are, but we've had a good amount of stickers actually at this point. We had that one.
Bridges picking up his second person. Upcoming playoff schedule, tomorrow at TNT.
We had that one, and we had that one.
Will there be a game 6 in this series? That's the reason we'll have a great idea again from Staples Center of LA. Tomorrow, jointly after 9 as Jackson faces the first. No Zubats tonight. Obviously still no Kawhi Leonard. Zubats strained his knee in the third quarter of game 4, and he's been playing really well. So the Clippers have gone small, and it's worked for them so far tonight. By the way, that's the first game Zubats not only is this season, but the last 2 seasons. He's one durable big man. But you're going to get a note.
I've had at least one of all of them. It might be all of them.
Quit showing up to work every night, or you will be banned.
I feel like this is. I feel like there's one more, but it is what it is.
It's good. George now at 18.
Where you go? I gotta see how many we have. Come hang out. Oh, anything outside of my shoulder, you need to. Can you pass me that weed, please? The jar. Y'all like my air riser jar? People ask how I keep mine fresh. It's the air riser jar. Or you go lie often, you fall asleep on these couches. Huh? That I'm gonna be on there? Yeah.
It's absolutely inspiring. Okay. That's going to be his second. He found out at the end of game 4. Playing much better than the last 3 games. I like this one.
No, I don't want to use your staff to stay here. I don't want you to have to stay here if you don't want to.
With the whistles. Moneywood's always talking about force and not worried about that. In the middle of the floor, when he sees where the help is coming from, and he wins the battle, doesn't settle.
Oh.
Doesn't get the basket.
Oh, nothing.
You
watched the game.
It's not that. It's like you want my company in the hub.
George, one of the real stars of the NBA. He has had some brilliant playoff moments in Indiana with OKC with the Clippers, but he's also had his share of rough, disappointing postseason performances. He has been playing his heart out in the series. So much about Kawhi Leonard.
I need to do better about putting merch on there and shit like that for sale.
They scored 10 straight, the lead back up to 9. Chris Paul goes down hard. As Beverly's whistled for the foul. Beverly laughing and mocking Paul. Crowd letting Beverly know what they do. He could care less. Meanwhile, the key thing now for Phoenix is that Chris Paul get hurt. He couldn't brace himself on the ball. They're going to review it. That's not a flagrant foul. That's a foul. It's not a flagrant foul. Everybody trying to fight over the screen, and Paul wisely drawing the contact, but that was no deliberate trip or anything like that. So he did brace the ball a little bit with that left hand. Both of those guys are so good at the theatrics. Right, and he's saying that, Chris Paul flopped or whatever. No, but it's a foul. One thing that makes Patrick Beverly a great defender against Chris Paul and Devin Booker is if you're Paul or Booker, you know he's capable of doing something dirty. You know he's capable of coming up. Not that he's a dirty player, but he's going to take every bit of edge that he can get. So he may hit you, he may run through you, whatever it is. That edge gives him the advantage defensively, but this is clearly contact for nothing play.
Well, Beverly, in his whole mindset, he's talked about this. He says, players want to be comfortable. I'm getting up in your grill. I'm going to make you uncomfortable. He said, I hate being pressured by it.
That's a bit
I probably want to fight myself as well. But that's his whole role, is to go out there and make the guy he's guarding against that's uncomfortable.
It's really, I'm at the point with my website that it's stuff I have to do now. I have the structure done now.
Bruce Bowen's an outstanding defender, but he also has that ability where
It's just I got to take the time to do it.
I just, when a guy's hurt and you don't know if he's hurt, to sort of mock him when he's down.
I agree with that.
That's over the top, I think.
But that's part of the reason why Patrick Beverly was able to withstand everything in his career and still make it to the league.
And if I was coach, I'm like, keep competing. You're doing well. I can't believe we're still watching it. I think considering it being a play.
Yes, that would be my guess.
They're going to go. I mean, if you watch this long, you're going to call it play, I would suspect.
It's not a play.
You're stating up.
As Rick repeated, there's unnecessary contact on Beverly that takes out Paul's legs. But we had 3 shots foul, flagrant penalty 1.
Sheesh.
I totally disagree.
That's not a flagrant.
Unnecessary contact for flagrant 1. Let's bring in Steve Jarrett, a long-shot terrific referee, back in the studio. Good evening, Steve. You saw the replay. What are your thoughts on whether or not that's a flagrant?
Good evening, Mike. Yeah, I personally think he's pointing around thick, not even knowing that Chris Paul's going to look for a jump shot. So in my opinion, I wouldn't have called it a flagrant foul. Obviously, it's up to his upward shooting motion, so it'd be 3 shots. But in my opinion, I think he's just pointing around thick, and I didn't think it was a flagrant foul.
Thank you, Steve.
I like that. Patrick Beverly comes over towards us 4 seats away, 5 seats away. It's Chris Paul's brother. Let him be aware of the fact it's nothing dirty. It's just a good play.
Paul made the smart play to draw the contact. Beverly just
That's not a flagrant, bro.
that screen because of Paul's direction. He took that very off the ball. And there you see the 2 of them talking to each other. All okay. These are 2 of the toughest competitors the league has. They get empty, they'll do anything to get an edge. Both of them.
And they can talk like that, shoot the ball inbound and go back to being competitors.
Yeah, Cloud Shack to do this. I have it. I got the cheap one too.
Plus possession.
I got the cheap one.
Throws it up. Ayton. Oh, beautiful move from Ayton.
I'm glad I did. I don't need anything much more because I don't be playing video games. If I play video games, I probably want the nicer one.
George to the 2. Puts it on the floor. Cross the lane. Morris. Long jumper. Counting. 22 points for Marcus Morris. He's 9 of 13 from the field. What a performance of Morris. We've really struggled so far in this series. Ayton down low. Does not get the roll.
And those were cash in the first 4 games.
George on the call. Nails a 3. Paul George answers. And it's back up to 9. George has 12 of his 23 points in this 3rd period. Booker to the rim, layup shot. No good for a foul.
This move by Paul George tells Chris Paul, mind your business. It's not my way.
That's what's up, Todd.
Eliminates him.
It's like a box system where they send you stuff monthly. That's what's up.
Continues the roll. Let him play 1-on-1. He's got it going. Keeping his foot on the gas, bro.
great free throw shooter. This is out with Cam Johnson back in. Big play from their forward, Scott Hall. And without a big man, Toronto was going small. They did play DeMarcus Cousins. 6 minutes in the first half. Cousins had 10 because that man not playing. And 2 missed free throws from Cousins. Booker, one of the premier free throw shooters in the game. 93% in the series. George connects again. Paul George from downtown.
Sheesh.
And the lead is up to 12. People probably said you should have shut up in the first half. No, this is the Paul George that we wanted to see. He's too great of a player to just be a regular guy out on the floor. Cam Johnson. Oh, what a smooth stroke.
Big three. Big three by Cam.
George. Beverly's going to try three-pointer. Patrick Beverly from downtown. All of a sudden.
Yeah, when Patrick Beverly hitting, it's tough.
Monty Williams wants a timeout.
But it all starts with the aggression of Paul George on the offensive end. No indecision. Attack. Second defender comes. Find Beverly. Wide open three. And then they switch. Hank, for some reason, goes under. And Paul George just rises up. Clippers by 12.
600 years of agro-beast inside the lives of Jews. Join us to stop Cobra.
This isn't my fight.
This is destiny.
Snake Eyes. These aren't your normal nachos.
No, Cloud Shack. I've never done any of them. I had a friend that did, but and she really signed up for it accidentally. She said she went to buy a piece and she ended up getting a monthly subscription, but I've never done a monthly subscription box.
This is a big deal. Now at healthcare.gov, millions more people can afford health coverage. Due to the COVID relief law, you can pay less with financial help. In fact, 4 out of 5 customers can get a plan for under $10 a month. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs, these are quality plans. You can do this. You can have coverage as soon as July 1st if you sign up now at healthcare.gov.
The new Lexus IS is all in on style. The new Lexus IS, all in on style, all in on performance, all in one package. That's me.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's what's up, Jam Pack.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
I've been trying to upgrade like my camera shit and pay rent and shit like that. So my money really been tight recently. And I be rolling up too much anyway. Like I got pieces. I got a shelf right here just full of pieces. I don't be hitting any of them.
Beach has always been there for us. So it's time we were there for it. That's why Corona is opening clean beaches across the U.S. this summer. It's the first.
That's what's up.
Against plastic pollution.
One great cheeseburger. Great cheeseburger, almost ready. All right.
What's happening, Straight Pop?
Almost ready on the burger.
One side great cheeseburger.
This has been a long time. It's Father's time. All time is this.
Tuesday morning, the knockout round of the Euros continues on. ESPN coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. England and Germany kicking off a middle minute break. Sweden and Ukraine. Here in Phoenix, the Clippers on the road, shooting 57% from the field. Cameron Payne dashes inside. 8 calling for it. Double team, turns, shoots and scores.
into double figures.
That's a great free pass from above the free throw line. Great deep catch by 8.
Morris against Cam Johnson. Morris drives up, gets inside, layup missing. Morris goes tumbling. He thought he was fouled as Booker was up court. Cam Johnson drives inside, layup is good. Johnson with a defensive stop on one end.
Man, yo, I smoke Delta 9 mostly, personally.
He's going to watch. Just does everything right. George kicks out Batum.
Eat Delta 8 edibles. Smoke Delta 9 flower.
Booker goes at Beverly. Booker drives left and layup. The foul is not hit. The foul came on Booker's shot. As Patrick Beverly's going to be called for the personal foul. That's 4 on Beverly.
Cam Johnson battling on the defensive end. You got a guy like Morris scoring, does a good job, doesn't foul, trusts his defense, and then in transition. How many times we've seen him slashing as a catcher, and this time slashing as a finisher to the foul.
He has scored in double figures in 4 of the 5 games. An excellent conference final for the young man. Booker wearing the nasty stick. He took it off again, game 4. But they said he didn't realize how much you get hit in the face during a game until you get used to playing with it and then take it off. And he got hit in the face a number of times after he took it off last game.
This is something to take a look at. Patrick Beverly out of the ball game. Monty Williams takes out Van Payne. So now Kevin Booker hit the front. How will they defend it, and whose responsibility will it be?
They have such size on the floor. Jordan Craig didn't play last game, playing tonight as Paul George rolling here in the third.
He is in one of those zones, 17 points in the period. That's still over 2 minutes remaining.
Jeez.
George on the drive, splits the defense, kicks out, stolen by Johnson.
Good D.
Booker fouled by Batum. That shot will count as Booker crashes to the floor. There in the penalty. So more free throws for Devin Booker. With 2:11 remaining here in the third.
Sorry, Mike. That's a good job by Marcus. I think that basket would have counted, but he contested the shot. Doesn't allow him to easy layup.
Batum's first foul.
But he never picks it back up. Contact, goes to the left hand and doesn't finish.
And that was after the turnover in transition. But they had the good steal, turned it over. And usually when you turn it over in transition, you give up something good in transition coming back.
Booker now on track from the line. 6-point game as we approach 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Clippers looking to force a game 6, which will be Wednesday. I'm sorry, but how do you call for it? Offensive foul. That basket will not count.
Yeah, for sure. Alfred, what you need? What's up, Fairfax? How you doing? I'm just chilling, watching this Phoenix Clippers game. Huh? What is it? Is Supreme still on it? It's nice. Aiden out here tripping. I thought he was going to do better. Not right now. Come on, Booker. Gotta do better. Yeah, thank you.
Offensive foul. George under the Cam Johnson. Came across with an elbow. The Clippers wanting him to review it for a flagrant.
Well, that's not unheard of to review that.
it should be a flag. I mean, according to the rules, that's an elbow to the chin.
I'm not sure what we review now. So is that not flagrant, but the Patrick Beverly is? Why did they review the Patrick Beverly and not that?
That's a good question.
The NBA rules are muddy now.
Third quarter. George three-pointer. Puts it in. Paul George exploding here in the third period. He's got 20. And the lead back up to 11.
Damn, Paul George not playing with these boys.
20 here in the third.
Paul George not playing.
Continue to hold off the Suns. Chris Paul comes up short. George falls in the rebound.
One-handed.
Rebound. The small is on 8, blocking him out, and then the bigger wing comes in and cleans it up.
Cousins poked away by Nader. Johnson comes to double team. Cousins tied up. Finds Terrence Mann. Shot clock at 6. Man the drive. Scoop layup will go. Cousins missed. The second tip is good. The Marcus Cousins 12 big points off the bench.
Bro, why do people be holding Boogie?
Just turned off. No fouls again.
Can somebody tell me why the league has blackballed Boogie like this? When Boogie plays, he scores. I'll never understand how the league just be deciding some niggas can't hoop anymore.
31 points through the first 3 quarters.
When they can hoop.
As the Clippers look to force a game 6 lead.
Boogie a consistent 12, 13, and 10. 12/13, not triple-double. 12/13 and 10. Easy. I don't understand. With good defense, I don't understand how people be passing him around like they have better options. Like the Rockets, when we had them, we didn't have better options. We could have used 13 and 10 a night.
Before it can change the world, it has to change yours. The only
I don't get it.
Volkswagen ID4.
I don't think I'll ever get it. People like he's old, he's washed. It's like it's just something that people just say that he can't play anymore. And I said, hey, do y'all watch him play? When he's on the court, he scores. That's it. People like he's slow getting up on the court, up and down the court. So is Jokic. I don't care.
He's just a little.
And I'm not saying he needs to be playing 40 minutes a night, but pretty much he matches how many minutes and touches he gets with how many buckets he gets.
No Boss Baby Family Business BPG and Peters Friday and stream this anything on Peacock. Go to bossbabymovie.com. Live sports. Thousands of live events.
PG ought to be sick of the slander. He needs to go out there and take care of business. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Because they're fighting for slander at this point. Because if Chris Paul lets PG come back from this league and takes it over, the Chris Paul will always be able to be slandered. Like he could finish him right here. He could finish him next game. And if he doesn't do that, Chris Paul has the right to be slandered forever.
Did not matter which type of defense he saw in that third quarter. 20 points.
It sucks, but it's just the way it is.
Had his way offensively. In my opinion, the greatest Clipper ever wear number 13.
Whoever made this weird nugget gave up hope. But whoever made Arby's new 100% chicken breast nuggets really cares. A lot. The most. 2 for $6. Arby's. We have the meat.
You will not be able to stay home, brother.
Footage of the Harlem Cultural Festival sat in the basement for 50 years. This isn't just a cool concert. This was lightning in a bottle. Something so free.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attract offers on the TLX.
Welcome back to the Western Conference Finals. Tonight's coach's interview brought to you by Dell. I'm here with Coach Monty Williams. We just saw Paul George explode in that quarter. How can you take that down the rest of the way?
Well, we may have to blitz it and live with the coverages on the backside. He's hitting tough shots, getting to the paint, push it off, and getting to a step back, hit some tough shots we're contesting. We got to force him to miss, obviously.
We have seen teams make up bigger deficits in less time than 12 minutes. How do you convince your guys that they're still in this and they can fight for this win?
We've been doing it all year long. We're a resilient group. We got to show some boys and execution right now.
Thank you so much, Dave. Mike, you heard him. Boys.
All right, Rachel Booker. Meanwhile, a beautiful pass to Craig. Craig only played 18 seconds in game 4. Out here in such a time.
Thank you.
Game 5, he's out there. He gets a 3-point play.
And Paul George is 6. And if I would have had 20 in a quarter in an elimination game, I would have literally begged Ty Lue, let me stay on the court. Because my enthusiasm is on endurance and prayer. And if you're the real one, like Paul George, you got to have the endurance to go the whole way.
He's played all but 3 minutes so far. He did look like he tired at the end of game 4. Comes man inside, layup is good. And George has played more minutes than anyone in this postseason by a wide margin. But I agree with Coach. I want to finish these guys right now. Sharich, as Chris Paul sits out.
Yeah, I agree. You got to put your foot on these guys' throat because 2 threes and they back in this game.
Good defensive acquisition from Milwaukee back in March. He tested with 12 moments. Jackson cross court for 2. Batum fakes. Batum drives. Pass inside to Cousins. Cousins counted and the foul.
When Boogie's on the floor, Boogie scores. I don't get it. I'll continue to say it
The low pass is caught.
because it doesn't make sense.
To finish through Jordan.
Cousins, prior to this game, had only played in 5 games for the Clippers in this postseason, 32 total minutes. They did have 11 points in game 1, had that good stretch early. 15 points in 10 minutes tonight. What a boost for the Clippers. So how many times sideways, push the right button. Booker, beautiful drive, nobody gets in front of him. You're so right, Mark. Both these coaches, again, we set it up, but there's just 2 outstanding young coaches. 2 quality class individuals also. Cousins fakes, back up top Jackson. George has the mismatch. Jackson drives up, gets inside, fakes. Kennard, corner 3. Won't go, Bill Johnson, rebound, pulled out of his hands, but put it right there.
Come on, get it within 10.
To start this quarter, they got to keep putting Cousins in his pick and roll. Booker.
Good buck. That's what we needed. I'm not even a Suns fan, but that's what we needed. Tonight I am. Chris Paul, I want to save your legacy from forever slander. Because if you let this 3-1 lead up, your name will forever be slandered.
Cousins starts Booker as Phoenix starts into a corner of their zone.
Reggie Jackson, step back, shot will go.
Feed Book. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Before PG get back on the floor. Feed Book. That's what you got to do. Because now they got to bring PG back on the floor.
Be sure to check out the AT&T 5G courtside concerts by scanning the QR code.
I told people Mask Book was going to be crazy. He just had to get used to the mask. He just had to get used to the mask. That's all it was.
AT&T 5G courtside concerts.
Now he's about to have 40. Chris Paul just got to do something.
Best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers, they get our best deals. You got your existing customers, they also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Questions? Got it. But why did you use a pro to hardware? Because they want to make sure you remember. I'm gonna get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives everyone our best.
This man Boogie's 7 for 12, 15 points off the bench. And teams pass him around like he's worthless. He's getting the veterans minimum.
One is used to things being
You know people getting paid that aren't averaging 15?
The other found a smarter way. Because it has always been done.
The league be hoeing. This is like their way of not paying guys or something.
Maximize your savings, invest from anywhere, finance your home, but all things money.
Thank you for calling Ally.
If even Adrian hadn't forged his will in the fire of competition, he never would have had the courage to face his greatest obstacles. If he settled for winning 8 medals for his country, he never would have continued to win dispensers. And if he didn't push himself to train, even through treatment, he wouldn't be back on the world stage, fighting to win again. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him lion. Whatever, root for those who have fighting spirit.
Welcome to Space Jam. This world is massive.
Yeah.
16. If the true squad doesn't
Is this ball gonna be live?
we're all going to be trapped here forever.
True Squad doesn't give up.
It's game on. The Doom Squad! Or game over. But don't give me a technical, man. I wish you would. I'm shooting to the heart. Space Jam with PG.
I'm a little bit scared they tried to have LeBron actually acting in that hoe. Part of the good part about Space Jam, the first one, is that we were literally just watching normal ass Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't even acting in that hoe. That's the craziest part. Michael Jordan was just living his daily life. And then Looney Tunes came into that day. I feel like they're going to try to make Bron funny and shit. Mike just was who he was.
Like State Farm, surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Things we don't need to experience again.
Aaron, I'll get banned immediately if I show the game over here. There's websites you can do that on. Not here. I can't show the game.
Combination between where it should be.
For Phoenix, Devin Booker, that three-pointer. Couple of possessions to go. Change to a 2. His toe is on the line. The officials put out during the timeout. So the lead right now, Clippers is 7.
96-89 Clippers. 9 minutes and 6 seconds left. PG just came back in the game. He been hot. Devin Booker been hot. So we gonna see.
George against Torrey Craig. 2-2. Step back 3. Won't go. Rebound charge.
The commentators and I agree, believe PG should just stay in the game because he was hot at the end of the third. He should have started the fourth and just been that guy, but he'll never be that guy, I guess. Bang, see? I knew Chris Paul was going to come through in the fourth. They down 5, 8.5 minutes left.
Johnson on the entry pass. That'll be the third team foul. See this movie before. Chris Paul.
That ass. We've seen this movie before.
And that mid-range jumper. So effective and efficient. Ball just shooting 27% of the first shoot is 7 of 14 here tonight. George drives past Craig, goes inside, lays it up.
Good finish, PG.
Troy Craig really gets up into it. So good response by George. Reggie Jackson fouls.
Why did Reggie Jackson give that cheap-ass foul away? Like, that's the type of shit I'd be like, bro.
See how aggressively Craig's playing it. George drives away.
Those are the fouls that niggas that finish school don't go get. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta do better than that. That's just a free foul. They get a couple more of them, you get free throws the rest of the game. What's wrong with people, bro? Just stop walking. I don't even know if Reggie Jackson finished school or not. I'm saying stupid shit. I'm just saying. Chris Paul, take over. Come on.
Into the paint. Mike Sharps lost it. Strickland foul. That's going to be the third team foul against the Clippers with 7:43 remaining. See the active hands. That's clearly contact. And Suns get the basketball back. First foul on Marcus Morris.
Pull it.
Now fires a three.
Good read. Ooh. Lost the ball.
That's deflected by Cam.
Good.
Get at the ball. He wanted a foul. That was great verticality by Reggie Jackson.
In the playoffs, they don't give you shit. In the regular season, that's a foul 10 out of 10 times. Damn near on both sides of the floor, though. Ooh! And one. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah. I know, but I didn't register. What did you say? You said all he had to do was hold it a little bit more over his head, right? That's what you said.
His first time in the NBA playoffs, averaging 10 points per game. Four of the five, he's shooting 67% of the field.
Yeah. I was close.
After the free throw, and Paul George trying to plead his case as his crowd is erupted. He cannot get frustrated. That's what we're seeing right now. Clearly the contact on the opposite side.
Damn, PG. This is what I'm saying. Niggas be doing stupid shit. Like, you don't want to keep going. They're just throwing away fouls. You get a foul, you get a foul. They're already in bonus. 7 minutes left. They're in bonus. Game's over. They can't foul them anymore. These guys get paid millions of dollars to act like children. Shit's crazy. What is that? Yeah. I wish I was in the PC world sometimes. PC has some affordable, cool options, but it really nothing's affordable anymore. The world's just an expensive ass place. There used to be like cheap options and shit. No more. The world's just tax.
The Lexus IS, all in experience amazing.
This Friday is the real purge, the forever purge. The forever purge, rated R. The beach has always been there for us. So it's time we were there for it. That's why Corona is helping clean beaches across the U.S. this summer. It's the first step in our fight against plastic pollution.
If I crave something, I have to have it. So what are you craving? What's craving?
That's it. So apparently you get him up.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to save the camera right quick.
It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there. Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone the joy of 5G. We're giving every customer a new 5G phone. Old customers, new customers.
Oh.
New ones. Every customer, new 5G phones when you trade in your old ones. And if you're not a customer, we'll help cover the cost to switch. Just ask Wanda. She's been with us since. Now, upgrade your phone, upgrade your network.
What's he gonna chase? The slider? Changeup? Oh, I've got it. Curveball. Never happened. On attack.
All right, the game's back. Let's see if they finish in the Clips home at home. In my opinion, that's the best option.
Because of this foul from George, there's only one additional free throw from Torrey Craig. As George picks up his second foul and his fifth turnover.
Torrey Craig has played a very instrumental role in the comeback. A cut for a layup, an offensive rebound, draws the foul.
Gotta make your free throws.
That are this hard playing, who accept playing, not playing every night.
They played the conference final last year with Denver. A lot of playoff games previous 2 years. And Paul George wisely does that side-to-side slide. Pitch up the foul. That's 14 fouls. So the next foul by Phoenix, both teams in the penalty. We still have over 6.5.
Oh yeah, this game is so close.
Back up top of the two. Reggie Jackson long three-pointer. In and out, and again, Reggie Jackson, another big shot. And big shots that he hit for his Clippers team this postseason. 18 points here tonight. And the Clippers' third elimination game of these playoffs. Beverly back in, up into Booker. 8 to shoot. Now Morris picks him up. Booker the drive, double clutch shot won't go. Rebound 8, trying to tip it. 8 comes down, and goes back up. Ryan won't go.
Damn. Clippers finna win again.
Stop, swings in, back shot is good. Paul George for 35.
That was a tough finish. Great jump stop to avoid.
Up 9. Paul George, 35 points.
Still out, back up by 9. Booker kicks it out in the corner to Craig. Right drive, gets inside. Layup is good as he goes crashing to the floor.
103 Clippers. I'm dead.
Beverly back into the half of George. Jackson long three. Pumps it in.
Shit.
Jackson back-to-back threes here in the fourth. It's back to a 10-point game.
This man Reggie hooping.
That's good defense. That shot making is obscene.
Cam Johnson throws it up to 8.
DeAndre Hayden not playing very aggressive.
Jackson throws it down. Reggie Jackson with authority and a timeout call by Phoenix as the Clippers go back up by a dozen. 23 more points for Reggie Jackson. He's been absolutely outstanding. Big time shots, big time moments.
Reggie Jackson is hooping.
Attacking the rim. Beautiful basketball.
Oh, she's family.
My daughter, my mother.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
She's using my Old Spice moisturizer with shea butter for impossibly smooth skin, and she's wearing my robe. It's bad enough you used up all my body wash, now her.
We're out.
Watch.
Start with Hulu. My channels, series, and originals. Here's the one.
Everything I love is on
Why is Reggie Jackson such a bucket? I don't even understand.
Last Portsmouth Family Guy?
That man is hooping. Him and Paul George. Like, he stepped up. He was big when Kawhi was on the floor, but now that Kawhi's gone, he stepped up a lot.
Playoffs is going to earn him a lot of money. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Playing a one-year veteran's minimum salary this year. In his second season with the Clippers, he has been brilliant in the playoffs. Hit more three-pointers than anybody in the postseason. He's not afraid of the right leg. And they needed the guy.
Because then they got shades on. Maybe that's the key.
25. And Paul pulls it up. There's some contact, no whistle, and George comes the other way.
I be wondering.
Still 4.5 remaining.
Somebody told me that the other day.
Against Crowder. Full spot jumper.
They literally got better at sports when they realized they just couldn't see.
Looks like they got hit. I'd like to look at that Chris Paul shot, too.
George shaking up. Grab the jersey.
I think they are going to review it.
And put a hand right in the face. Officials discussing it. Yes, they're going to take a look.
Best point guard?
That's not like.
If that's flagrant, the league's gone soft.
The foul at first look.
Best point guard is still probably Steph.
Again, he kicked his leg out on one early. He kicked his leg out earlier and got the benefit of that on this one. Did
I think that's a play.
Oh, come on.
Well, we're stopping the game in the park. I'm letting you know that.
I am sick of the sissification of the game. That's not a flagrant foul. He contested, he fouled it. Shoot your 2 free throws.
No, that's not just a contest. That's a slap in the face. He understood what he was doing. All right, let's bring in Steve Javy.
Damn, everything looks so bad in slow-mo.
Still continues to right into
When you watch a guy stick their fingers in a guy's eyes in slow-mo, it looks so much worse than in real time when they just swipe at them.
I truly believe this is unnecessary contact. Should be penalized with a flagrant foul. You got to realize the time of the game too. I know some people don't like to say that. We're getting to the end of the game, and I'm telling you that's unnecessary contact. Should be penalized with a flagrant foul.
the hand continues towards the face after the release. It looks more than just momentum. You sound like you agree with us, right? Yeah. Thank you, Steve. And we'll check in on George.
You know, Steve never gave me the benefit of the doubt.
There is unnecessary contact into the face, and he is player 51.
There you go. That was a very big hole.
You're staring me down like, oh, I got it right. Just because the referees agree with you doesn't make it right.
You're right.
You were like rolling your eyes at me.
So it'll be 2 free throws and possession with 4:17 remaining. He hits these 2, they go up 14 to add to that. I tell you what, Paul George has been outstanding. It's not just those numbers. Rebounding the basketball, defending. Reggie Jackson gets a breakaway dunk off of the lob attempt that Paul George breaks up to 8. It's the little things that he's done that really has put him. He's been the best player on the floor.
He's the biggest capper on Camden.
Well, they needed a spectacular performance from Paul George to win. Of course, in Game 6, they have received 36 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 14 of 19 from the field, 3 of 6.
I know Paul George just told him Chris Paul got one. I had to get one too, or some shit like that.
The treatment that the athletic training staff was giving Paul on the sideline here is consistent with getting an actual cut across your eyelid. They were using some pepper to do what looked like stopping some bleeding, putting some cream on it. Obviously, he's back out and okay, but that is the significance of that hit.
Rachel George against Miguel Bridges. Puts it back out. George over Bridges. Paul George, and this is the largest lead of the night, a 16-point advantage. Now that's what the Clippers are doing. They're just playing one-on-one. Clearing every
right out of the way and letting Paul George do that.
I told y'all, whoever's Hooper's hoop win. It's that simple.
Chris Paul with a jumper. That's good.
Chris Paul is waiting too late to start hooping.
Chris Paul switches on to Paul George to try to get up and under it.
They want to set a screen to get Chris Paul off. As far as drives across the lane, kicks it out, stolen by Hooker, takes it to Paul. That's the last thing that Clippers want right now. They've got a comfortable 14-point lead, but now the Suns can score when the clock stops. I'm not happy with that play. Certainly the best game.
Chris Paul gonna get them easy fouls. I'm just where you go. That's how it be. Got get lucky, go to the right teams, play right little role, win a ring.
George gets three. George the drive. Stripped by Crowder. Gets it back. Stripped the second time and a reach back. Crowder upset. He's got to be careful. They're really trying to tell what to tee him up.
I would say big challenge. That Monty Williams will challenge it. He just doesn't look at that foul. That's what you can never believe these.
And he's going to use the challenge. But don't take a long run. I shouldn't say there's no way, but there's no way that you overturn this.
We got to get the green light on those.
Crowder vehemently arguing. That's a foul on Crowder.
Mark Valeriano was shook with a new
He said that's why you can never believe these players. These players be lying their ass off.
chicken sandwiches, 4 tenders, and a large side for $25. Something for everyone. Saturday points with
I mean, where you go, you're not the only one. People be doing it. You could argue that with Draymond. He definitely had a bigger role. Benefit of playing with some GOAT.
Video Call device designed to bring people closer. Share something real. Portal from Facebook.
An inspiring performance tonight from Paul George. 28 points in the second half, 39 for the game. So many big buckets when the Suns were trying to make a comeback here in the second half. That's some real living room right now for the LA Clippers.
But with the three-point shot, it's never safe with 3 to go at this time of the league. We've seen the fluctuation all game long.
I think that's why Ty Lue is running the offense. He's running for the ball that he has Paul George. Working the body and then making playoff game of his career.
Now, with both teams in penalty, the Clippers got to do a good job at not unnecessarily fouling. Make them make shots.
That brings it up against Beverly. Booker trying to get three. Paul the three-pointer. Not long ago, Paul George yet another rebound. He's got 12 rebounds as well. Here with those 41 points. George stops, kicks it out to Morris, and Morris
114, 100, 2 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 36 seconds left.
Need to push.
I don't know if the Suns got it. Yeah, they're missing. They have to come back and try next game.
Jackson quietly taking time off the clock. You can just feel the disappointment in this crowd. Jackson misses the three. Rebound goes to Booker. 3 minutes remaining. Booker drives inside. Layup. Miss it, but 2 for rebound.
And they don't call any fouls.
Timeout ball by Deron Lou. Under 2 minutes remaining. Clippers a 14-point lead. Game 6 on the horizon.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is no sport that changes the officiating and rules as much from the regular season to playoffs than basketball. It's a whole entire different sport damn near in the playoffs. And they allow everything.
Things we don't need to experience again. Headgear. Renting movies from the store, running with the CD player, and having one way to buy a car. So CarMax gives you options. You can buy on our lot, online, or any combination in between. The way it should be. CarMax.
Disappointing here at the Phoenix Suns Arena. Some of the fans heading out the door. With 1:56 remaining, the Suns down for that celebration. But Paul George put an end to that. 20 points in each of the first 18 games. For George in terms of the amount of points. The efficiency has gone up and down during these playoffs. Some games haven't been as pretty. But this was a brilliant performance from the Clippers needed most to keep their season alive.
Well, he was shooting in the mid-30s coming into this game. The response, 75% from the floor in this elimination game.
Marcus Morris got it started early. Great first quarter. Shot clock 4. Morris jump shot misses with the rebound.
PG went crazy tonight.
More urgency. Ball now steps back 3-pointer. That won't go.
Everything's short. The Sun's tired.
Just keeps adding to a tremendous stat sheet tonight.
I'm eating some Gardettos.
Almost complete. Performance tonight.
USA is made for the same lines. From that.
I know that after this game, I'm probably about to KO though.
Lucia, the announces her intentions,
Maybe.
even if no one's there.
I did have some of that. Powder mix in this drink.
Get a order, start saying USA. Put your lay up, we're ready for it.
Yeah, that Celsius. Because if y'all saw me, it was a long time ago now, but that shit fizzled up all over. It was bad.
Thousands of smart towers and company broader spectrum mastermind next generation service your network right built because the more you do with 5G, your network matters. It's us pushing us. It's Verizon versus Verizon. Who wins? You.
The series will continue from Los Angeles Wednesday on ESPN. Coverage begins with the countdown at 8 with tip-off of Game 6 shortly after 9 Eastern. With another road win from the LA Clippers.
I'll go back out to the well and fill it up.
To leave the building, so get another chance to watch this team.
All right, I'm about to turn this off. These backups don't deserve my watching.
On the road again against Utah. Especially that game 5 with the Jazz in 6 games.
That air ball was all I need to see.
Game 5 fixed elimination.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with me.